This episode of The Travelling Epicurean was made possible by these sponsors.
Hi guys, Michelle here. Welcome to the Traveling Epicurean. Today is going to be so much fun because I'm here with Bella's Girl Scout group. And we have Skylar, Maisie, Bella, Sarah, and Jen, our awesome troop leader. And today we're going to show you how to make a thin mint chocolate mousse pie. Oh my gosh, that's going to be so good. Are you guys excited about this?
Yeah!
Yay! All right, let's show everybody what we need to get this going. What do you say? Good?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. Okay guys, let's show everybody what this thin mint chocolate mousse pie is made out of. We have thin mint cookies for the crust. We're going to add a couple tablespoons of sugar, some vanilla, and some melted butter. And then for the chocolate mousse, we have heavy cream, semi-sweet chocolate chips, and a quarter cup of sugar, and we're going to be whipping all of that up. So why don't we get the cookies in our food processor, and we'll start processing those to a fine crumb. Cracking up. Okay, so the best thing about this recipe is most of it's done in the food processor. So we're going to put a full sleeve, and then we're going to put 3/4 of a sleeve of cookies right in there. You want to open up those, Belle and Sarah? And then we're going to puree them until they're a fine crumb. Maisie, I'm going to have you put on the top there.
Now.
Well, you've got to get the cookies in there first. All right, awesome. Good job. Get those all in there. Put the top on. And we'll start pulsing. So let's peek in there. Ooh, that looks pretty. Do you guys see how a fine crumb that looks like? Sarah, you want to add in the butter? And then that's going to help it to get moist and stick together. And then Bella, you can put in the sugar. And Maisie, now don't get scared when we turn it on again. Just sprinkle it around. Good job. You want to turn that tight, Bella? It has to click in. Okay. Skylar, you want to turn it on? Ooh, that looks beautiful. Perfect. You guys did a great job. All right, let's get this into the pie plate. All right, that was pretty good. You sound like you're doing a rain dance. All right, so Bella, do you want to get that into the pie plate there? But Maisie, why don't you hold on to this and tip it in the pie plate for her. Start pressing it in. You don't have to press hard. We just are trying to make it so it's even. That's looking beautiful. Excellent. All right, so a little trick that I like to do is take the spatula because we really want that crust to come along the edges, right? This way it holds in the mousse when we pour the mousse in. So you're going to be putting it into the corners and it kind of pushes the crust up. Like that. See how it moves up a little bit? Just like that. All right.
Can we name the pie?
You want to name the pie?
He looks like a Roger.
Roger. Okay, we can name the pie Roger. Is that good with everybody? You're so funny, Bella. I like how you like to name everything.
Oh wait, there's milk crust.
Oh, good eyes there. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't see a thing. Perfect, Sarah. Good job. All right, you guys did a fantastic job. I'm gonna start the oven. Okay, so we got the heavy cream boiling, right? So why don't you guys put the mini chips in here? And so, if you had the bigger chips, you would just have to chop them up a little bit. It's okay, Maisie. Don't worry, just put them all in the food processor. You only spilled a couple. You could actually eat them if you want. Perfect. Attention. Bella, why don't you put the vanilla in there? Awesome. Now we need a pinch of salt. Perfect. All right, and then you want to put the top on? I know, it's a tricky one. And then click it in, and then I'll pour the boiling cream. Are you okay, Maisie? Don't look so scared. You're just startled by it. Oh, look how creamy it's getting. Isn't that nice? That looks yummy. Want to see inside there?
It's like bubbles.
Oh my goodness, look how beautiful that is. The mini chips melted wonderfully. Oh, it looks incredible. Yummy. I bet we could all put a spoon in there and dive right in. All right, so now we're gonna start whipping the cream, and then we're gonna fold this chocolate into the whipped cream. Ooh, that's gonna be delicious. Well, you guys have been selling cookies for 100 years?
We're not that old.
You
Since
look so young.
1916.
1917.
You've been,
2017 is 100 years.
Oh well,
you've been selling cookies? So how old are you now? Like 120?
Yep.
Something like that.
And
All right.
that's why I'm so short.
Well, you guys do a good job selling cookies, I have to say. So why don't we take this out first? Here, I'll start this for you. And this, we really want this to be cool because we want that whipped cream is going to be cold when we start to whip it. And we want this not to deflate the whipped cream, so we want this to be completely cooled as well. Okay. That looks pretty good though, doesn't it? Like you just want to put your finger in there and have a lick. Here, let's put that there. Okay, Bella, you want to scoop that out into the bowl. Here, pour it like this.
Oh my gosh.
Try and land it in the bowl. So I like that new cookie. What is it, the s'more?
The s'mores.
Do you think that will outsell the other ones?
No.
I still
Thin
think
mints
Thin
will
Mints is
always
probably
prevail.
the most
Thin
popular.
mints will always prevail, right?
I hate Thin Mints.
Oh my goodness! Maisie!
Well, maybe in this recipe.
You might like it in this
It's mostly
recipe
chocolate.
though.
Oh my god, Liza would hate this recipe.
Well, and you know, a lot of thin mint chocolate mousse recipes out there, they put mint extract in the chocolate. So I think that's sometimes a little bit too much mint. So I leave out any extract like that, and we just go with the flavor of the chocolate. So you don't have to eat the cookie base, right? You could just eat the middle, which is the chocolate mousse. That could be a possibility, right? How you doing there, Bella? Oh, that looks beautiful. Perfect. All right, so let's let this cool, and we're gonna start whipping that whipped cream.
Can I have this?
Can I have this?
No, you
yes, you
have
can
to
have
whip
it. We'll give everybody a spoon.
Some are because we want to see if he'll actually swim, and he's so attached to me that if I was
Aw.
out, he would
He
probably
would
go.
probably go in. What kind of dog is he?
He's a lad.
Oh, how old is he?
He's 8.
He's 8.
7 or 8.
All right, so now this is gonna make a little bit of noise, Maisie. Just warning you, so you don't get so scared. All right, Belle, you want to pour the heavy cream in there? We're almost done. This has been going pretty quickly, right? It's a nice and easy recipe. Actually, Maisie, you want to pour the sugar in? Just pour the whole thing right in there. Stir it around with the beaters first. All right. Now, never lift it out of the whipped cream because we'll all be covered with whipped cream. And this is going to take about 5 minutes, so just go up to the first notch and start whipping. Excellent. So, Sarah, I think you should Do you see how those are stiff peaks there?
Yeah.
How do they look?
Look good.
They look good, right?
Yummy.
Are you guys ready to test the whipped cream?
Yeah.
We need some more spoons, don't we?
Yeah.
Jen, do you want a spoon?
Sure.
All right, so now we're gonna take that chocolate that we made in the food processor with the boiling heavy whipping cream, and we're gonna fold that.
Should I take the things off?
Yeah, you could take the things off, and then each of you could grab one of those, and then I'll need 2 less spoons, right?
Oh yeah.
Does that sound good? All right, let me grab some spoons so Skylar and Maisie can get a taste of this. Is that good?
That's good.
Really good? Who's in our troop? Lily just showed up. Say hi, Lily.
Hi. All right.
So we're gonna do a little at a time. We're gonna fold this chocolate into the whipped cream, but we don't wanna flatten it out. So we're just gonna go a little at a time. You guys did a great job whipping that. So we're gonna pour in a little bit of chocolate first. Just like that. And then start folding. That's right, go under and over. This way it's not too heavy on the whipped cream. Doing a great job, and then we're gonna pour in some more. Do a little at a time. This is gonna be so good. You guys are gonna love this pie. What do you think? And just keep folding it over.
Then eventually can you stir after you've folded?
Well, no, you always want to keep folding. You want to just keep folding because you're trying to incorporate air in there, right? So you just want to keep folding it over, just like that.
Get rid of the chocolate.
A little bit more. Can you see it's getting darker and darker? The more we put in there, you're almost done. That's looking beautiful. See how it's built up in volume by folding it?
It's so voluptuous.
Yeah. It's a lot of work, huh?
I can't believe how you did all of that work.
I know. It's a teamwork, guys. Teamwork.
Your crew.
The crew, yes, the crew. All right, I'm gonna get the pie plate. We're gonna put it in the pie plate, and then we're gonna put it in the fridge, and we're gonna let it set for 6 hours. And then we'll have some pie after we have some spaghetti meatballs. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Yay! Okay. All right, are we ready for the finale?
Yeah.
This chocolate mousse looks really yummy. Skylar, you want to do the honors? So why don't you dollop it right into the middle there, and then we'll have Maisie smooth it out a little bit, and Lily, you want to help her? You hold the bowl and she could scoop it out. You guys are doing great. That looks beautiful. Are you giving good advice over there?
Yeah. Great advice.
All right, so yeah, so just smooth it back and forth. You guys excited about eating this Thin Mint chocolate mousse pie? It's gonna be great, right? All right, so everybody grab some cookie in your hands and just start sprinkling on the pie. You guys did an awesome job here. It looks really beautiful. And then with the final touch of the cookie crumble. Got some in there too, Jen. I love this troop. You guys are so awesome. That looks beautiful. Yay! Fantastic. Look at that. And then we'll let it solidify in the fridge for a few hours while we watch some movies. really, really nice. What do you think, Sarah?
It's good.
Looks good enough to eat? All right, into the fridge it goes.
Silly rabbit.
Thanks, you guys. Yay!
Silly rabbit.
Yay! Where are you guys? All there. Okay.
Tricks are for kids.
Into the fridge it goes.
Silly kids.
It sounds like a good book to me. Are you guys ready for spaghetti and meatballs?
Yeah.
Before we have our thin mint chocolate, dig in. Before we have our thin mint chocolate mousse pie. Might help to have tongs, huh? I have garlic bread too, so I'll have to go get the garlic bread and cut that up. Manja, manja. All right. See how it goes. Today's gonna be so much fun because I'm here with Bella's Girl Scout crew. Crew. We don't have the crew. Nobody here has the crew.
What is
Take
crew?
The crew. Oh, it's our crew. Butter and the sugar. Does the vanilla go in that too? No, the vanilla goes in something else.
No.
Usually happens pretty quickly. It's getting dark out, so it likes light. All right. Hi guys, Michelle here. Welcome to the Traveling Epicurean. Thanksgiving is right around the corner, and I've been thinking, what's a recipe that I could share with you this week for your Thanksgiving dinner? And creamed onions comes to mind. This recipe was inspired by my grandmother. I used to love her creamed onions when I was little. I can't wait to show you how to make this. Let's get on over to that kitchen and I'll show you what we're gonna need. So this is what we're gonna need to make our amazing creamed onions. I have 2 bags of sweet white pearl onions. They're frozen. I have a cup of heavy cream, a half a cup, a half and half. I have a half a cup of white wine, a 1/4 cup of chicken broth. I have a small can of evaporated milk. I have a tablespoon of cornstarch and a half a cup of Emmentaler Swiss cheese. It's mild and melts really, really well. I'm gonna get the water boiling and then we're gonna put in our frozen pearl onions here and we're gonna simmer them. look at these creamed onions. They are unbelievable. I'm gonna try a little bit of this sauce. Oh my goodness. I think that the evaporated milk in here is my secret ingredient. All those flavors come together. This is incredible. I'm gonna plate this up with some turkey. Really, really nice. This is perfect with so many different things. Beef would be great with this. You want it to be saucy because that's the whole point of creamed onions, right? To have the sauce there. I'm gonna just lay those right on top. Pretty. Wow. I'm gonna put a little bit of thyme on there. Really, really nice. You know, with cream sauce, you know what I love to do. Those who know me know I love to drizzle a little bit of truffle oil. Wow, look at that. So pretty. Oh my gosh, this is so good. And the smokiness from the truffle oil. I can't wait to have a bite. Oh my goodness. This sauce is out of this world. And those sweet pearl onions, you're gonna love this recipe. I can't wait for you to go try it. You can find it at thetravelingepicurean.com. Have a happy Thanksgiving, and I can't wait to see you guys next week. Ciao! Creamed onions, and I thought, hey, we're the monkeys. Traveling Epicurean. Christmas, I was gonna say Christmas. So listen, let's get on over to that kitchen and I'll show you what we need. Guys, Michelle here with the Traveling Epicurean. Today, I'm going to help you get organized for Thanksgiving. We're going to make pie crust in 5 minutes. You're going to pop it into your freezer, and then in 2 weeks, you're going to take it back out and you're going to bake a pie with me. But this way, you're making your pie crust ahead of time. So this is what we're going to need to make our 5-minute pie crust. 3 cups of all-purpose flour, a half a cup of cold water, a half a cup of Crisco that I put into pieces like this, and I put it into the freezer so it gets firm, 10 tablespoons of cubed butter, a tablespoon of sugar, and a teaspoon of sea salt. Okay, for me this is so exciting because I'm helping you to get organized for your Thanksgiving dinner. I can't wait for you to make your own pie crust you're going to be so proud of. Now, who loves desserts? The French and the Southerners. And boy, do they both do such a great job. Well, we're going to take the middle of the road and we're going to use butter, that the French love so much, and lard, a Crisco, that the Southerners love so much. And we're going to take a combination of those and make the most amazing, flaky, buttery pie crust that you've ever had. So there's a couple of steps to follow when you're making this pie crust. It's very simple. Everything must be chilled as much as possible. And the other thing we're going to do is it's being done in the food processor. I find that this has the least amount of manhandling as possible is doing the food processor, because the more you fuss with it, the tougher that dough is going to get. And that's why we keep it cold, because it's going to be creating these little pockets of steam, and that's what's going to make it flaky, along with the Crisco and the butter in that combination. Let's get the flour in here and start making our pie crust. 3 cups of flour. That's 1, 2, 3. A tablespoon of sugar. A teaspoon of salt. I'm just going to put the top on and pulse this just to mix it up. And then we're going to add the butter and the Crisco. So I added all my Crisco pieces, which I was keeping in the freezer to keep firm because it's so soft. And then the cubed butter, which I just added in. And I keep that in the refrigerator because it's already hard. All right, we're gonna pulse this about 7 times. Have the butter and the Crisco in there, and I've pulsed it about 7 times. I'm going to start running this as I add our 1/2 cup of water. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. All right, so let's get this on the counter. I'm gonna put down a little flour. All right, so this is coming along so nice. You saw how quickly that went. Just a couple of minutes of pulsing. I'm gonna put down a little bit of flour. When you first run the dough, when you're pouring in the water, you wanna keep it running till you first see it come together. This looks absolutely gorgeous. And then you stop it and pulse it just a couple more times until it really forms a ball. This looks really pretty. I'm gonna cut this into 2, and then I'm gonna wrap each piece because each piece is gonna be a layer of pie crust. This will be the bottom layer, and this will be the top layer. I'm going to wrap this. I'm going to put it into a disc form. And then you can put this into your refrigerator if you're going to use it within the next 2 days, or you can put it into your freezer until you're ready to use it. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to be putting it into the freezer. Okay guys, we did it. We made our pie crust. We're ahead of the game. We're putting these in the freezer. I could see specks of butter and Crisco in there. It's gonna make an amazing flaky pie crust. So nice, and I hope I helped to get you organized for Thanksgiving, which is a lot of work. Come back in a couple weeks and we're gonna roll out this dough and bake that pie. Have a great weekend. You can find this recipe, at thetravelingepicurean.com. Have a really great weekend. Ciao.
Thank you for watching The Traveling Epicurean. A special thanks to